In fact, let me take these glasses. Now, this is a good one. I am creating a community where black men do not go to prison at all, and if they do, they never return. I am creating a world where people have the audacity to dream big despite criticism, setbacks, and barriers. I know it can happen because I am living proof that imagination can become a reality, even from behind a barbed wire fence. While housed at Piedmont Correctional Institution in Salisbury, North Carolina, during my 18th year in prison, I was on the 4th floor in a cell with a large clear window. That window gave me a view that was rare for someone in prison. From it, I could see the trees, the surrounding community, children getting on and off the school bus, cars moving through the neighborhood, and even my family arriving and leaving during visitation. There were times when I spent hours looking out of that window, imagining what life would look like once I was released. Many of the prison windows I had seen throughout my incarceration were small, scratched up, or faced nothing more than another concrete wall. But this window offered a view of life beyond the fence. At night, I would lie on my bunk and watch the lights of airplanes moving across the sky, imagining myself in one of them. The destination did not matter. I just wanted to go somewhere, anywhere outside of prison. I would often say out loud, I'm going to be on one of those planes one day. Then I would repeat it. I'm going to be on one of those planes one day. Finally, I would say it even louder. I am going to be on one of those planes one day.
Come on.
I repeated those words to myself many times, long before I ever stepped on an airplane. 5 years later, I was released from prison. 16 months after my release, I was being interviewed by Hannah Hassan of EPOCH Tribe, who wanted to tell my story in the form of a play. During that interview, she asked me about some of the dreams I had while I was incarcerated. I told her that one of my dreams had been to get on a plane and travel somewhere, anywhere outside of prison. A few weeks later, I learned that I would be traveling to Trinidad to participate in a retreat focused on prison survival. Shortly thereafter, I boarded my first airplane. For that opportunity, I simply want to say thank you to Dr. Batts. Little did I know that just a few months later, I would be on another plane traveling to Iraq to visit religious sites.
Wow.
A few months after that, I boarded another plane, this time to Morocco, where I got married.
Come on.
Not only was I able to fly internationally, but each trip seemed better than the one before. There is no doubt that each of those flights began with the dream I had while watching those planes fly from a prison cell with a large, clear window. That experience taught me that dreams are powerful. One of my biggest dreams while incarcerated was to one day return to prison, not as a prisoner, but as someone who could inspire others and help them see possibilities beyond the prison fence and beyond their current circumstances. Years later, I was able to fulfill that dream by facilitating a prison workshop. The class consisted of 15 participants ranging in age from 19 to 82 years old. Some have been incarcerated for less than a year, while others have spent more than 40 years behind bars. During the workshop, I asked the participants to close their eyes and imagine where they would be 1 year after their release. I challenged them to imagine who would accompany them, what the food tasted like, what the weather felt like, and how they would get there. Afterwards, everyone shared their visions and explained exactly how they planned to turn those dreams into reality. Malik, the 19-year-old, said he wanted to take his mother to the Bahamas for a week at his own expense. Abdul, the 82-year-old, said he wanted to be married, eat home-cooked food, and once again enjoy the simple pleasures of everyday life that he had taken for granted. In many ways, I became for them what that 4th floor window had been for me years earlier. A chance to see beyond their current circumstances. I am creating a community where black men do not go to prison at all, and if they do, they never return. I am creating a world where people have the audacity to dream big, despite criticism, setbacks, and barriers. I know it can happen because I am living proof that imagination can become reality, even from behind a barbed wire fence. And I want to take this time to thank Hannah Hassan and the EPOCH Tribe team. At one point in my life, I felt like my story didn't deserve to be told. And coming home, like she said, she knew me. Yeah. And of course, it took her time to be able to see if I was still that same joker I was in the 90s. And just me being my consistent self, being true to myself, she saw what she said she saw in me. And she wanted to tell my story, and I'm grateful to be here and to present it and to be of those who strive to help inspire others.
Yes, yes.